Hi, it's Chris. In today's video, we're going to help you decide whether to repair or replace your broken appliance. Your appliance is broken and you're leaning towards repairing it. Well, there's a few things you need to consider. So the first thing you have to consider is the age. Whereabouts in the appliance's life expectancy is it? If it's 5 years or less, you're probably definitely going to want to consider repairing. So the second thing we want to talk about in repairing your broken appliance is the severity of the problem. If it's just something minor, more along the line of something annoying, maybe the door doesn't close or it squeaks or there's a bit of a rattle that needs to be addressed, if that's the case, you're probably looking at something under $300, and for me, I would think that we'd definitely go ahead and do the repair. So the third thing in trying to decide whether to repair your broken appliance is your warranty coverage. Get out your owner's manual, and if you don't have it, take your model number and go online and look for the warranty information, because some of the parts on your appliance may still be under a manufacturer's warranty. They've run some parts with 3, 5, and 10 years warranty, so depending on the problem and what part it may need, you may be covered. And if they are going to be covered, then you definitely want to look at having it repaired. So the last thing we want you to consider in repairing your broken appliance is if your appliance is a specialty unit or not. And by specialty, I mean that fridge that has the matching door to your kitchen cabinets, or the laundry system that has the washer and the dryer all in one cabinet. Those are machines you're not going to just go down to your nearest furniture and appliance store and buy it right off the floor. So in those circumstances, it probably makes more sense to go ahead and do the repair. It'll be a lot less hassle. So now that we've talked about when to repair your broken appliance, let's talk about when the repair doesn't make sense and we need to replace. So in talking about replacing appliances, we got to leap back to the same question we talked about when we started looking at repairing. How old is it? Is it near its life expectancy, almost, or well past? If it is, then we definitely need to think about replacing the product. Because you got to keep in mind, if you've got one problem that's coming up right now, everything else in the machine is the same age, so you know there's more problems waiting for you. The second thing we want to talk about in replacing an appliance is a very similar question we asked ourselves about repairing, and that is how severe is the situation? Is it something major? Are we talking about a total complete breakdown? Perhaps your fridge, when it shuts off, there's a huge bang, bang, bang coming from it. Or maybe your dishwasher is starting to flood the floor. Or your stove, maybe even the display's not lighting up. If your repair is going to be considered major, requiring a lot of parts, it's going to be expensive, definitely over that $300 mark, you're definitely in the time when you need to start thinking about replacement. Another critical part in your decision to replace is check your warranty coverage, same as you would have in making your decision whether to repair. There may be some of those key components that are giving you the problem that are still covered by a manufacturer's warranty. So check your owner's manual, and if you don't have it, go online. So the next piece to consider in replacing your appliance is some efficiency and cost saving. Making that leap into a new appliance today compared to your older one, you may be saving yourselves a lot of money as far as water usage as well as electrical consumption. So replacing that old appliance with a new one is going to give you much more efficiency and cost savings. So the last thing we want to talk about in replacing your appliance is parts that are no longer available. And while you may be able to get the part today to resolve your current issue, being an older appliance, you may find down the road that there's going to be parts that you can no longer get, in which case you just spent good money you're throwing out the window. So making that leap into a new appliance may be the way to go. Thanks very much for watching this video. We do understand that replacing or repairing an appliance is a major decision, and it has many implications, and we're not able to cover every situation in this video. But we wanted to give you some of the questions you need to ask when you go to make that decision as to whether to repair or replace your broken appliance.